Okay. How's everyone doing today? Sorry about that. My mic just cut out as soon as I got on here. Kind of weird. I know. All right. Well, anyway, I hope everybody's having a good week. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. I'd appreciate it. All right. Let's invite some people onto my stream, shall we? All right. All right. So, anyway, I got some big news here coming up very soon. Just want to wait for a couple of minutes to see if I can get a few more people on here. I'm right here. All right, there you are. So I think Linux Grandpa, Daryl, says he doesn't see me here. Can you see me now? All right, let's do this. All righty. Mm-hmm. All righty. Let me post this onto a couple of social media accounts. Really quick like. How's everyone doing today? I know I have a couple of people on here. I get an amazing amount of stuff from FreeBSD, of an amazing amount of views from Blue Sky of all places. Just because but I think I'm going to quit all social media here very soon. I can't stand it no more. It's making my mental health just all right. And now I've invited everybody on here. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes here. Let me know if you guys can hear the stream, okay? So hopefully, let's see here. Let's take a look at the live stream. Okay, nobody's on here yet. Okay. No problem. All right. So, hopefully Linux Grandpa and others can join me. Well, I guess I'll just take this time. Why is my chat Oh, that's right. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and take this time to talk about some new things. All right. So I think there'll be a few people coming in here. This is not going to be a long stream. This is going to be maybe I'm thinking an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. I'm not going to be live too long, but some new things. So on Tuesday, I am planning the migration to FreeBSD. There's a couple of things that will stop me from making that move. So, for instance, if I can't get virt-manager to work correctly and I can't run, I do need a Windows box. The reason why is because my job requires it. So I don't have an actual machine that has Windows installed. This is how I have my setup, these days. And so I really need that. All right. I'm going to get me some tunes on. Anyway, I really, really need that. Just make sure all of my microphones are turned off. I mean, all my outputs are off because I want something. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, so anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm planning this move next week to move to FreeBSD. I just had to get a couple of things in order. And I think I've pretty much worked everything out except for my virtualization. That's the only thing that I haven't figured out yet. And that's something I'm going to have to figure out. And my question, I'm wondering if network transparency would be fast enough, right? And I don't know if it would or not. I haven't done a lot of work. I've had a couple of, I had to go to the doctor and a bunch of other things. So anyway, yeah. So I guess, that's another thing. So I'm having a problem with my energy because turns out I only have one kidney. This is kind of weird, but I went in for an ultrasound and they couldn't find my kidney. It just had pretty much just died. Yeah, I had a kidney that was how would you say it? It was it had basically been atrophied, and it's I don't know, maybe 30% the size of a normal kidney or less. So they couldn't find it in the ultrasound. That's how small. So I've been struggling with my energy lately. And so anyway, that's why I haven't been posting videos and stuff. I'm going to kind of dedicate, commit to doing a live stream. And I'm going to basically break that live stream into segments, and then I'll just cut them up into videos during the week. I think that's probably the best thing to do right now. So anyway, I see I got a viewer. Is my volume okay? Anyway. I'm also trying to record an album. This is kind of what's behind this FreeBSD move. So I have a bunch of things. Today I'm just going to be working on trying to get that virtualization to work correctly. And so there's that. So anyway, how's everyone doing today? All right. So anyway, that's the news, man. I'll wait. I'll probably repeat myself here in a minute. All right. Well, all right. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's go to my just a second here. All right. So now I think if I do this D. All right. 1 second here. That wasn't good. All right. So here is my FreeBSD on my laptop right here. I'm going to be doing a few things here, but all right, package search virt-manager. All right. So we have that. All right. Uh, uh, All right. All right. See, demessage. Grab. All right. All right. It looks good here so far. Package install KMU virt-manager libvirt by 39 virt. Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. Hold on. All right. There. Uh, all right. All right, we got it. I think. All right. All right. Man, if I can get this, it's going to be. Kel deload. Okay, we got that. All right, good deal. Okay, so that's all in there. Let's make that permanent. All right, very good. Also, use the sysctl. Use the sysctl vacuum. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Hey, what's up? Yes, sir. All right. Hey, what's up, Isak? And I think we're almost done. This was way easier than I thought it would be. Uh-huh. See if it starts. Okay. So we need a few more packages. Okay, I got wheel. Okay, so we're gonna go sudo install swtpm edk2. All right. All right, let's try that KLD load. Use fs sudo. Good. So we're gonna go sudo pw group mod virt yeah, that would just be like that, right? Didn't I just why is that? I got all the way to the last step. Well, if I figured out. So let's try that. Sudo virt. Oh, that would actually that makes sense. Okay. Actually, I figured it out. You can just add it. Okay, it won't open the display. That's just fine. All right. But it did install. Everything seems to be working. Good deal. So I have my laptop. I'm just going to pull it out. I should have done this beforehand. Let me pull out my laptop and we'll see what we got. I think we might have a winner. If we do, this is great news for me. This is all this was easier than I could ever possibly imagine. But yeah. Yes. QEMU. I'm going to try also the other one. Yes. I need virtualization before I switch over to FreeBSD. That's basically it. Everything else is negotiable. That is not negotiable. So, yes. All right. Well, let me just pull out my laptop here. 1 second. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if I'm giving up on Linux or not. I'll tell you what, the little that I've seen FreeBSD, it's better designed. It's better, it has better architecture. I might start, I'm done with the politics of it. And I don't see a way forward. Because I think it's a foregone conclusion that the whole Red Hat cult has just taken over, and I don't think that they're going to relinquish control very easily. And I mean, I've been looking at this for a while, and I already see it. I see the writing on the wall. Anyway, I've made a lot of changes, and I'm going way old school here. This has been something that 1 second here. Sorry. Well, I agree, but that's just not going to be possible going forward, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be possible. I think that some people have just taken over, and that's it. hello system. Oh, right. All right. So now we have actually I can just do it right here actually. So if I said sudo sysc light dm close. Okay. Now we should be able to just do sudo service adm start. All right, there we go. That started light dm. Very good. Oh, let's try that. All right, it looks like it worked. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. But anyway, yeah, I just yeah, that's too bright, by the way. All right. Well, I got enough of it done here. I feel pretty good about switching on Monday. There's going to be a lot of work, probably Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, actually. I feel really good about this. And so I have, and so actually, Darren, back to your, question. I have two Linux boxes here. I have one with Void. So right now, that might change. I might go back to Crux, and I have another one with Slackware. And I have a few things I got to do, but this actually looks good. I think I'm going to be really happy with this. Let's see here. Do I have Firefox installed? Let's just hey Darren, I'm gonna go ahead and try your distro today. Let me go ahead and download that. It'll take a few minutes. Anyway, looking forward to that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's got a few minutes, so anyway, yeah, I'm just I think that if I decide to stay on Xorg, for example, and just, use my computers like this box right here, for example, it has 40 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And so, yeah. I have actually heard of Redux, though. But I do hate Rust. No, I don't hate Rust. I don't hate any of these things. That's where I just don't. I don't like lack of choice. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll tell you. I know some of the developers for X Libre, and I've been trying to get them on my get them on a interview, but no one wants to be interviewed. Seems it's so stupid. But I have to say that I like the predictability of FreeBSD. Um, and this is a huge, um, this is going to be a huge undertaking. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha, Isaac. But anyway, I doubt it. Um, why is it that they're afraid and I'm not? Like, I don't care what those pud whackers think. I could care less. Why is it that people like my friend Felipe Contreras, he joins my Discord server. He is an awesome wealth of knowledge when it comes to the Linux kernel. Like, you won't find too many people that are this educated. I'm telling you. I've been following this guy for about 7 years. There's not too much. I mean, seriously, I wanted to pick his brain because I had a lot of questions. And he just like decides, I don't think I'm going to ghost you. And I'm still trying to figure that one out because we were going to do an interview and then he just ghosted me. But it's funny because I know some of the developers, some of the contributors to Ex Libre, and they're telling me some really alarming things. They're telling me that Weigelt is completely unhinged. And so I don't know if that's true or not. These are people who are in the know. Like they want Ex Libre to succeed. And they're telling me he's just completely unhinged. And these are private conversations I've had in the last couple of months. And I don't know, like, part of me really wants Ex Libre to work. I'm rooting for it, but you know, you get some guy who's an anti-vaxxer, like I'm thinking like he's not all the way right upstairs. Like yes. Yeah. Anyway, I know some of the contributors. I talk to them from time to time. There is a contributor. He won't come on my show, but we talk a lot. And yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a plasma fork. Anyway, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay. Very good. Where is that located in downloads? Hmm. Yeah, I probably don't. Downloads. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that actually. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. All right. I just want to see. Oh, hold on. Why isn't it not? All right, so we're coming across our first problem. Do you get to watch what? I wish there was a way for me. Okay, yeah, I wish there was a way. But I'm basically just testing out the virtual machine. Um, I wish there was a way. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see here. I think you got to reboot, right? Maybe. Let's try that. That might be it. Anyway, yeah, I wish there was a way for me to do this. Oh, yeah. I think for big things like this, I think I do need to. Nothing is persistent. Yeah, I don't know if I need to, if that's going to work or not. I'm just guessing. Because if it doesn't, then I have to figure out other things. Mm-hmm. See what we got here. Okay. Add a connection. Oh, right, let's see what we got. Do I set up my network too for the... I usually don't have to because I'm directly connected. And so I just use the default direct connection that usually works. But if I had like a different connection, I might do that. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Launch. Virt is... All right, let's see what we got there. All right. Sudo sysrcpf. This may work or not. I don't know. It is, but I think I got a workaround. All right. Nothing like good old AI, right? Yes. Good deal. I think this is going to work. Says not connected, but we had a connection. Still not connected, huh? Do I need to reboot? Yeah. All right, let's try rebooting. Let's see here. Oh, okay. That's not what I should do. All right. All right. Let's delete that. Let me see something. I have this right here. Okay, so it's not connecting. Yeah, I need to learn more about FreeBSD as well, Isaac. Um, oh. Hmm. Oh, this is that jail. Holy mackerel. Okay. So we got bhyve. Mm, okay. Now, can I add add a virtual machine? Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on. this. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Just make sure it works. Let's see here. 2048. Go to CPUs. 20 gigs. Good. Alrighty. All right, it's loading. It seems to have worked. I think. Yeah, it's a little slow, but hey, I don't think I'll install it, but that's all I needed to know. Okay. So, probably should write like a tutorial on getting a something going. Okay. And there we are. Good deal. All right. That looks like that's going to work just fine. I'm going to take a quick break. That's a little relief off of my shoulders. My next one is I'm going to try Windows. See if I just need it to load and have, whatever, But anyway, give me a couple of minutes here. I'll be right back. I'm back, Isak. Don't go to sleep yet. I actually got some news. Oh, wait. Whoa. I got some news here. So, hold on a couple minutes. All right. So, anyway, that was good. That actually worked out. I see that. I'm actually going to remove my Discord channel really soon. That's actually part of my, so I have a few announcements. So now going forward, I think I'm going to be able to install FreeBSD and get it up and going fairly easy. And once I start showing people how to do this and doing what they want with their computer, it's going to be a big FU to Linus Torvalds and Linux. But hold on. I really want to be very clear though. This ain't about Linux or Linus Torvalds. I'm glad for their contributions. I mean, most of the software that's available on FreeBSD is thanks to the fact that we got this project called Linux. So I'm very, very, very happy with that. However, I can, in good conscience, just pretend that nothing's going on. I really can't. So, yes, tutorials. We're going to have a whole bunch of things coming up, Isak. In good conscience, in all good conscience, I cannot continue to use Linux the way I was using it before. I just can't. I can't justify it. And so come Tuesday, I'm going to be spending all day setting this up. It might take me a day or two, but I'm going to be on FreeBSD, and that's going to be the end of it. And people just need to know. They need to understand that we have options. You know, when we start getting tyranny, we need to be looking for alternatives. Yeah, that brings me back to my Discord account. Here in the next few days, after I get my FreeBSD account, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to stop using Discord. It's just that simple. I'm just going to quit using it. But I think I'm going to use maybe Matrix and IRC chat. I'm going to have an IRC chat channel. And so we can hang out there. Forget this. Forget this garbage with Discord. The only thing is y'all have to go on to IRC or Matrix. I don't care which or both. That's the only thing. But I'm going to do it because I'm just, yeah. I've been on IRC chat before. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking that I might start doing Linux content in Spanish on my other channel and doing both of them. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but it's possible. There's not a lot of FreeBSD content out there, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so far I think I can make my get my system to work. correctly. I'm really excited about the changes that I can, basically figure, I don't have to support Nazism. I don't have to support, well, God knows I don't support it, like in the States, like when those mass thugs start snatching people up indiscriminately. I swear it's a good thing I'm not in the US. I'd be losing my mind. But without rambling on, I just, I don't like the Palantir crap. I don't like, I don't like I don't like, what I'm seeing out of Linux. Like if I decide I want to use Xorg for the next 10 years, I think at the very least with something like FreeBSD, I'll be able to use it and it will work. I mean, just recently I installed Spectre WM on Arch Linux. And I had to build nitrogen from source. They didn't even have something in the AUR. This is something that used to be like a year ago or maybe 2 years ago it was in the regular Pacman repository. Here's what I'm talking about. Look at FreeBSD. Package search nitrogen. I have it installed, by the way. There it is. They got all the packages you could possibly want. I don't have to alter my system. And if I want to mess around with Wayland or anything else, I can do that at any time without actually altering my system, without forcing the hand and forcing me to do something I don't want to do. I think XFCE kind of has this right, like XFCE, they're going Wayland, but they're going to have an Xorg version, but it's an Xorg, their Xorg file is separate from their Wayland file, which makes a lot of sense. And, I think that actually has the possibility of being the best desktop in Linux right now. The best designed anyway. The most efficient. That sort of thing. And so this is kind of where my headspace is at. I quit using Ubuntu because of a lot of the problems that I saw. I went to Manjaro for a while. I enjoyed that. I stopped using Manjaro and went to Arch Linux. That was working out just fine. Then I went to Fedora. But Fedora's like, yeah, we're part of the Wayland cult. We're basically, we're basically Red Hat's little bitch, and we're going to copulate at every chance we get. And yeah. I mean, seriously, they're getting whatever Red Hat wants. And Red Hat has some real design flaws. And I did some research for 6 months trying to figure out what would be like the best Linux thing going forward. You know what I found? It's real simple. I found that FreeBSD had what I was looking for. like 95% of what I was looking for. It's right here. It's baked in. Everything that I want. I want an immutable setup. It's baked in. I want, whatever it is that I want. I want a good file system. Well, they have ZFS. You don't get any better than that. ButterFS can lick my nuts, man. ZFS is where it's at. Okay, I'm sorry, it just is. Okay. They have all the packages you could ever possibly want. And if they don't have those packages, it is so easy to write a build script and install it. There's nothing, I mean, seriously, like, this is everything I like about Slackware and then some. So far, this is my limited exposure to FreeBSD, and I'm already in love. The only thing that I would say if I was being candid, I'm not crazy about PKG. I would much rather something like DNF. That said, that's the only thing. I remember using Fedora with X11 in the last version and having very serious bugs on movement, for example, in Plasma. Honestly, I was angry and abandoned. Yeah, I totally get it. Anyway, that's why I'm abandoning it, and I'm going to FreeBSD. It's a big F you to the whole, like, it's because I didn't see this coming 5 years ago. I wish I would have. I wish I would have seen this coming 5 years ago, where we are essentially being held hostage. Because even Arch Linux is kind of doing this. They're moving everything over to Wayland. And I don't care. Like, seriously, like, God bless, but why do you have to remove packages, vital packages that still build? Why? Because they're part of this cult. I mean, it wasn't just nitrogen. I couldn't find a wallpaper program for X. Not even Faye. I don't think. And, I'm done. I'm done. I can't set up my X-based window managers for, without building a whole bunch of packages from source. I'm done. I mean, I could maintain them in the AUR easily enough, but I'm not going to. Because I don't use Arch Linux. I won't use Arch Linux. Because they're going in that direction that I absolutely hate. I hate it when you take choice away. I don't care about anything else. I'm not like, honestly, like, I'll be honest. If you said, hey, we're going to give you a choice, I'd be looking into migrating to Wayland. I'd be like, oh, we got some new shit here, man. This is cool. Like, honestly, that's me, right? I like tinkering with things, right? I'd be messing around. I still plan on messing around with it. I still like, if I can figure out the network transparency issue, I will definitely use Wayland. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I need volume and things like that. So maybe I don't need, everything with network transparency. I don't know yet. But this idea that you're going to rug pull this choice out from under me and tell me, oh no, you gotta like it for your own good. It's what's best. While you're removing vital, options. Yeah, I don't think so. And that's where my headspace is. So, a couple of things here. We're getting rid of Discord. And I'm not going to leave Linux entirely. Like, I think I'm going to be using network transparency. I'm going to be using things. I'm going to be, messing around with things. Like my laptop here, I probably will mess around with Wayland. Oh, Wonderwolf. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I like X Libre. I've used it. I didn't personally have any problems with it when I set it up a while back. But again, like I was saying, some of the contributors there's two developers that I've heard basically just say that it's a complete shit show. And so I don't know. I know Weigelt, there's some messages that are outside of the normal, like through emails, not through pull requests and stuff. And we have some really interesting things. Also, I mean, we're in for a real shit show right now with AI and AI and version control right now with both um with both GitHub and GitLab. Oh my god. I am probably going to be leaving GitLab as well. That's going to happen within the next couple of weeks. I'm no longer going to be storing anything on GitLab because we have all of these Git hallucinations where they're just basically, AI is basically trying to fix code. I mean, oh my god, that is such a shit show. And I need, so my I have some health considerations. So I think starting next Saturday, if everything works out, I am going to have a show every Saturday. It's going to be called Kernel Panic, and that is going to be my live stream. And I got one other announcement, folks. I'm not sure when I'm going to start this, but it's going to be within the next 2 weeks. I'm going to start having lug meetings, like old-fashioned lug meetings. And I think, between all of those things, I think it's going to be pretty cool. One of those things that I did I'm trying to think here. Um, anyway, yeah, I want to keep doing this channel. I just don't have the time to do the other things I want to do. So, I think that if I have the kernel panic, that I can, basically do a couple of deep dives every, like a deep dive every week or two. I can review a couple of distros. I can do a lot of different things. And I have this computer right here. And I fully intend on running a bunch of virtual machines from it. And the only virtual machine that I want to really need to run from my BSD side is Windows, which is coming up next. All right. So we're doing good here. Okay, so do Firefox. All right, let's download Windows 11. I just want to make sure that it will install. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right, let's confirm. Language. I think I want Arabic. All right, here we are. It's going to take a few minutes. So, anyway, very good. So, got a lot of really good stuff coming up. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you guys as excited as I am? I hope you guys are as excited as I am because I'm really looking forward to this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try my installation of Windows, just making sure that it's going to load and do everything. I don't even need it to install, I just need it to load. I think if I can get it to install, that will be just fine. Let's see here. I have a couple other things, but yeah, pretty much it. Yeah. All right, we got 4 viewers. Good deal. We had 8 viewers a while back. All right. Good deal. So who's in the chat? Let me know. Ah. Ah. Oh. All right, I got a few people here right now. Good deal. All right. So, yeah, anyway, I am excited. Um and also I have another announcement. I'm going to be recording my first official album on free and open source software, hopefully on FreeBSD. So that's exciting. Anyway, I'm just waiting for Windows to get installed so that I can test this out. I'm so excited. I'll have to figure out some workarounds for certain things, I'm sure, but so far, nothing that I can't handle. We need to find, no, I don't even need that. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking at a few things. Um, yeah, so I'll be installing that. Um, I hear we have PipeWire. Huh, I don't know. Ya, sería interesante crear software para FreeBSD para así aprender cómo se comporta el sistema. Yes, that's true. Yes, CS. Sería muy interesante. Y eso es la idea, la verdad. Si ya, es que la verdad yo creo que yo puedo contribuir muy fácilmente a FreeBSD. Entonces, ya. All right. And there was this one right here. Wire. Maybe it. Okay. All right. Good. So yeah. I think that is going to work. I mean, I have to figure out like the audio stuff, but I think that that's actually going to be something fairly easy. And actually, I know a lot of people hate wire that they hate pipe wire. I'm not one of those people. Um, Program for recording sound files. Wow. Okay, so you got Q jack control if everything else fails. Okay. So there's that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to basically working with some of this stuff, but this is going to be really fun. I am so excited. All right, we're installed. Or we got downloaded. Let's go over here. I can go ahead. All right. All right. I'm really excited about this. Yeah, I'm not going to. Fine. All right. I just want to make sure it loads. Oh, I know why. All right. Okay. Running, but I think. All right. Hold on here. I know what to do here. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right, good deal. Let's see here. Sure. All right, try this here. Uh, okay, so it did that automatically. Uh, all right. Still trying to get this done. All right. Hmm. All right. All right, very good. Doing good. All right, try this one more time. Well, it doesn't just say BIOS. Mm. Well, there's a lot of problems with this. So, all right. And then all right. Let's try that. All right, good. Again, all I want to do is just make sure it will load. I'm going to wait a second because I actually get this sometimes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Screwed up here. Shit. Let's do this. Praise you, Jesus. Get so. Oh, sorry. That's what I meant to do. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. All right, I figured it out. I'm going to be able to install this. All right, Windows loaded up. Okay. So we had a few things to kind of iron out, but looking good. Yeah. So okay. Let's go over here for a second. Oh no, nuts. Well, I got to just a second. My other computer shut off. Why? Like, this. I think this has a time. Oh, I don't know why this seems to keep doing this, but okay. Um. Oh, yes. All right. This is good. All right. All righty. I'm gonna take a quick break. I need a second here so that I can finish this. So be right back. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. So I am. I think I might be. I've done a lot of this. Uh, Pretty much everything here. I need to do some. Okay, so now. What did I say? Okay, yeah. Um, I don't know. Hey Ethan, how are you? Okay. Matrix thingy. I don't know what you call it. I'll find out soon enough. I think I'm gonna be going with IRC and Matrix from now on. That's gonna be my yeah. So and I'm not even sure, but okay. Delete. Delete Discord server. And what else we got going? Um, I said I had some plans. Um, oh, what else? What else? What else? All right. That's the first thing. Um, hmm. All right. And audio stuff. I think that right there is pretty good. And let's see here. I've backed up everything. I think that's just going to take a few minutes. Delete Discord server. And what else should I do? Um, I have a lot of projects, but I'll think of something. There was one thing I needed to do this next week to make this all possible. Probably. OBS. I'm excited. Oh, wow. No problem, Ethan. I don't know if I'll have I do have new dot files. They will be available for FreeBSD. Um, yeah, uh, for sure. Uh, 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 I'm not really sure. Um, I probably will have some sort of wizard to install everything the way I like to have it installed, for sure. God, I just can't wait. Virt-manager. Man, I'm excited. I'm trying to think here. There's one other thing I wanted to get done. Okay, so matrix. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I'm probably going to have a bunch of stuff that I gotta, you know, kind of get. All right. Well, anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There is something I can't remember right now. It's one of those like, like you've been doing this for a couple hours and your head just kind of hurts. So anyway, very good. I am so excited. I got virt-manager to work. It's gonna load Windows, I think. Like about 98% sure that everything's just gonna work out of the box. The only thing I have left to do right now is, oh right, I already set up Wi-Fi before. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah. So this is a big, big change right now. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I gotta go get some dinner, and gotta go work my day job. Anyway, um, thanks to all of my supporters. You know who you are. Um, I'll have the list and everything up next week on all my supporters. Sorry about that. Ah, but anyway, this was kind of a last minute thing, and so I figured this all out, and I think that think FreeBSD is a go for the most part. I have to figure out how I'm going to run. I admit that oh sorry. Ugh. I have to admit I'm going to have to figure out how to install OBS Studio, but beyond that, we're good. It is a done deal. So I'm really happy about that, and I'll see you guys next Saturday, hopefully with a FreeBSD install on my main machine. So I'm really excited for this one. Take care, everyone. God bless. Go with Jesus, because things are really good with Jesus. So anyway, see y'all later. Peace, guys.